So for this last week of labs, we are going to talk about binary search trees. A binary tree is a structure with two properties, a shape property and a property that relates the keys of the elements in the structure. In the case of a binary search tree, the name binary means that it can have at most two successor nodes called children, and each children, being nodes of the different binary tree leaves, can also have two child nodes, and it can keep going on as a sort of forking tree, which gives it a branching structure. The beginning of the tree node is called the root. The level of nodes refers to its distance from the root. A binary search tree will have a key value in any node that is greater than the key value to its left child, and any of its children on the left subtree will have a value less than the key value in its right child, and any of the children on the right of the subtree. So basically, smaller numbers of the parent always go down left, smaller numbers of the parents always go down right. And that's what makes it efficient to search these trees, is that you're just searching, is it greater or less than the root? So there's some example applications of some binary search trees here. And some typical operations of the binary search tree is to just insert a data item, retrieve an item with the search key and the search item, remove with a delete key. Removing things on a binary tree can be a little complicated because sometimes you need to point the children node back up to where that node had been deleted and sort of bypass it back to the parent to keep the structure. You can write the keys, you can show the structure, you can get the height of the tree, and you can get the number of nodes in the tree. So we have some more details on the binary search tree data type here, but these are mostly the same as what we just talked about in the table, so I'll leave those for you to read if you're interested. Binary search trees can have helper functions. We have seen similar pairs of functions already in previous recursion lab. With functions that are naturally implemented using recursion, it's useful to have a separate function that provides a public interface to the class, such as when we had the write routine that just grabbed the head of a list. In this case, you might have a write routine that just gets the root of the tree, and then a function that calls a helper subroutine that is the recursive step and is not available as a public function so that you don't accidentally get into it at the wrong place. You can also have reference pointers. To define a parameter that is a reference to a pointer, you simply use both the ampersand and the asterisk in the data type specification for the parameter. For example, the following code declares the helper function buildHelper for build function. The function takes a reference to a pointer to an expression tree node, so if a new node should be added to the tree, it can be allocated and added by simply assigning the newly allocated node to the node parameter. So we have template type name data type, void expression tree, expr tree of data type, build helper, and this is our reference to a pointer node. Note that the order of the asterisk and ampersand are significant. The ampersand means a reference to a pointer, but ampersand asterisk means a pointer to a reference, which is nonsense to the compiler.